D.C. statehood has become part of the voting rights movement, whereas before it used to be a bit of an outlier issue. Now people see that, oh, if the people in Georgia and Arizona are trying to actively disenfranchise voters, well, look, there's 700,000 voters in the District of Columbia that are disenfranchised too. And if we're going to stand up for the people in Arizona who are faced with voter suppression laws, if we're going to stand up for the people of Georgia who are faced with voter suppression laws, then damn it, we need to stand up with the people of D.C. as well.
Unfortunately, doing it this way, I think, is unconstitutional. The framers envisioned the District of Columbia as being a separate federal city. We've heard that this is about race, this is about civil rights. That's just not true. This is about the Constitution and what the Constitution requires to change it. And this is something both Democratic and Republican Justice Departments that have looked at this issue have said it requires a constitutional amendment in order for D.C. to become a state.
A lot of times people will say, oh, well, the Senate is 50-50 and we can't do this now. Why not? If it's the right thing to do, let's do it. We shouldn't have to wait. When would it be the right time? What arbitrary metric are people going to keep pulling up to make it the right time? Because we're Americans. If we fulfill all obligations of citizenship, we should be treated equally. And that's what statehood does. It treats us equally in the Union.
My view would be it's not fair to any American because we should all seek to uphold the requirements of the Constitution because that is the supreme law of our land. And so that would certainly be my advice to them. Push for statehood through a constitutional amendment if you want to pursue statehood. Don't do it in this constitutionally questionable manner of trying to achieve statehood by legislation.
Keep the color patterns the same. I'm enthusiastic about where we are. I'm enthusiastic about the groundswell of support, not just in D.C., but around the country. But I am cautiously optimistic that we can make this happen this year. But I don't take for granted how hard that's going to be. One or two votes one way or the other, and we're in trouble. But I think the people who we need to get on our side ultimately are going to be there in the end for us.